And now, at your starting power forward, Davis Bertans!
He's the face of the franchise.
And Trevor, I think you said earlier, the East, not nearly as good as everyone has talked about.
No.
I understand the records we saw from Milwaukee and Boston, even Philly. They are beatable. All three of those teams, very beatable teams.
Yeah.
And we saw that in the playoffs. So if you're Toronto, if you think you can beat them, you've got to start making moves, though.
That's right.
You know?
I want to see some of these Eastern Conference teams get aggressive and start getting these superstars like the West is.
Yeah.
Like,
Makes me so mad.
That's why I think like the Hornets, go get Brandon Ingram. Teams like that, go out there and make some moves, make things interesting in the East because it is wide open. I understand that you have the Boston and you have the 76ers, which I don't even think that the Sixers are that good, to be quite honest.
Since they're probably losing James Harden.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that James Harden, it's going to be wild, whatever he ends up doing.
Yeah.
That dude he's a rock. He is not smart. I'm sorry.
Well, and yeah, go ahead, Christian.
I was just gonna say I think he's just one of those guys that like doesn't love basketball.
Yeah.
He's just really good at it.
Tell you what he loves.
Do you know who needs Covenant Eyes?
Speaking of Covenant Eyes,
It's our second sponsor of the day. Bunch of plugs for Covenant Eyes.
James Harden needs Covenant Eyes.
He needs Covenant Eyes.
Houston, man.
Yeah, he'll be awesome in Houston. You want to talk about? Yeah, we don't need to go down that road. Covenant Eyes. Yeah. So, yeah, Philly's. Let's say Philly's out. Now it's Milwaukee and Boston. We just watched Milwaukee lose in the first round, and Boston did come back before losing in 7 to the 8th seed. The East is so open.
Yeah.
There's not that many superstars in the East.
Nope.
That's why, like, Boston and Milwaukee have great records, though, because all these other teams are stupid average.
Yeah.
And so don't listen to the lie that, like, these teams in the East are so much better than West. It's not true. The West has loaded talent.
That's right.
The Minnesota Timberwolves would have run the East.
They would have, bro.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've always thought Minnesota should be in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Because, like,
They're close.
they're right next to, like, Milwaukee and, like, Chicago.
Dude, I would love to see Cat just give it to those guys in the East.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be awesome. Who would we trade, though? Minnesota for who?
Give us Detroit.
Oh, give us Detroit.
Aren't they even more East?
They are, but basically every team is going to be more East.
Yeah.
True.
So we're just trying to even the conferences.
Oh, wait. Why? So here's one that makes sense. Why is Memphis in the West?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're-
Tennessee so far East.
That
That's
is true.
East.
That's actually a really
Guess
good point.
the University of Tennessee, the Southeastern Conference,
Yeah.
South and East.
Dang.
Wait, speaking of which, New Orleans is East.
New Orleans is pretty East.
New Orleans is
feel
very
like-
East.
What's going on?
Yeah.
We're getting screwed.
Let's
in the
give
West.
them those two teams, and we'll take Detroit,
Yep.
No, let's bring on two new teams.
Yeah.
Sonics and
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Great.
And then those teams will probably gonna be butt cheeks for a while since they're.
Well, what about the Omaha NATOs?
Oh,
What about the Omaha NATOs?
a call back to the Omaha NATOs.
Episode
Finally.
4.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Episode 4, we're like, damn it, what kind of brainstorming are we going to do? All right, everyone make a jersey, think of a team.
Dude,
we'll
that
meet
was
on Monday.
awesome.
It was awesome.
Mine was the Hawaiian-shaped ice.
Who are you,
Came up with
Christian?
expansion
I
teams.
actually wasn't here for that episode, but Andy filled in.
Andy
and
had a
he
good
said
one.
Mexico City.
Oh,
Yeah, the Chupacabras.
nice.
Dude, so many options.
You would think Silver would listen to that episode that has like 20 views.
Yeah. What?
Adam, come on.
Dude,
Some
the
gold.
Omaha NATOs, orange, brown, and green.
Come on.
That was your colorway.
It's the color of the sky when you see a tornado. It's perfect.
That's scary.
It's scary.
Orange, brown, and
And then
green.
in the arena, you just hear the.
Ooh.
Oh, it's time! Get on your feet, NATO fans!
That was awesome.
How is that so good? That was so
Dude,
accurate.
you know what's funny is I've never even been in an area where there's been a tornado.
It's wild.
So why
The
do I know
siren's
that
wild.
siren noise?
It worked
Yeah.
really well.
Wow.
But yeah, imagine it's like Davis Bertrand Bertans.
Yeah.
He's starting because of the salary dump.
And now, at your starting power forward, Davis Bertans!
He's the face of the franchise. All the posters are him. Davis Bertans and Raul Nato.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a concept art.